Greetings, HCPers. The long-awaited State of the Hog Union is about to begin. I congratulate the three hoggers who brought forth questions for me the act. Brian, Alex, and also, your questions will be answered now. Most pressing is the weather system. I know we had an incident earlier in the year, and with this act, I stand to correct it. The HCP Invincible Season Systems Act, or HIS Act, will fix our system quite well. I divided the systems and the weather into 4 seasons, and then there are mini-seasons and sub-seasons. First off, of the main seasons, there are the coldening, when the cold weather hits, the thaw, when the warmth comes, the boil, when the heat comes in force, the dying, when the leaves turn. Between those are the 3 mini-seasons. They can overlap with the main seasons, as it can be more than one level at once. There is the busy season. Between the coldening and the thaw, it overlaps them both. The reproduction season, between the thaw and the boil, is when nature makes more nature. And the wild is when the kids roam free between the boil and the ripening. In between those are the sub-seasons, which is the frozen, when the snow is in force. When birds fly, it's when the geese chicks hatch. And the ripening, the harvest season, when we humans reap the taking of natures. Right now, under this system, it is the ultra season, which is the HPC cycle. There's only one. The main season's the boil, the mini season's the wild, the sub-seasons is when birds fly. I shall now sign this act into office. I'll use 3 pens as tradition. And then now, stamped in the office. Now to the next act. That act was in response to Alex's questions, and so is this one. The Report Act. Seasons are on a regional basis. There will be weather commanders who will report their seasons to the head of the chain of command, me. Right now, the Greater Virginia area's weather commander is Andrew Thomas. There's currently no other weather commanders. If you want the positions open, please submit your regional application. No overlapping. Anti-SBS tests will be done to all applicants. A 5-question test is all there is. You better answer correctly. Traditionally, I sign with 3 pens, as I'll do now, as is tradition. Another glorious act that will make our system great. Brian, to your question on why gin cream consumption has gone down, I will fix that now with the Gin Cream Act. Gin creams are also now officially the drink of HCP. At all gatherings of at least 5 hoggers, at least one person may have at least 1 gin cream. This will increase gin cream consumption and make us creamier. I will now sign this as traditional with the 3 traditional pens as is tradition. This act is now official. Alex, you raised a question about the election. There is one now. The Election Act. To elect a new leader. Elections are to happen soon. Andrew Thomas, me, has been appointed to the keeper of the votes. Send all votes to me for counting. Please step forth if you want to be put on the ballot. 1 elector per region. If there's more than 1 person in a region who wants to be part of the electors, you must have a primary. Let me know if you want to be an elector. And I'll traditionally sign it with 3 pens at once. That is the new tradition. The Pulling Act. This is in response to your question also. Also is proclaimed the Czar of Pulling, or Becca, as you guys do not know who also is. Must make a guide of how to pull and a log of what is to be pulled, when and where and how. You are now the Czar of Pulling. Traditionally, I signed 3 pens at once, but now I will do a tradition of signing 3 pens. A blank page for future acts. Please step forth with your requests. Praise Hog!